He's been battling an ongoing groin problem, which probably requires surgery, but he's going to go for as long as he can. Just a few times tonight, he's just looked a little laboured at times.
Yeah, this is not his normal self, because like I said, you're accustomed to seeing Tariq skinning the left fullback alive of the opposition teams, and just when I saw that first one, Kent taking him on, like I said, it was reminiscent when Elrich did that to him at Etihad Stadium. I just sort of got the impression that maybe he's not 100% fit, but we'll see as the game eventuates. He's a fighter.
We saw Archie Thompson being sent to the sheds by the referee, so they're down to 10 men, and Nublo Haliti, what a finish!
Well, thank God I just said that about Tariq Elrich. He's a fighter. Great run down the right, great ball in, and super finish.
1-0 up the Jets. Labano Haliti can score spectacular goals, and he saw Moss coming off his line. He knew he just had to get it past the advancing keeper, and he did it beautifully.
He did do, but just as we were talking about Tariq Elrich, maybe like, look, great run down the right, super ball. Goalkeeper maybe could have stood up, but great finish under pressure. Melbourne will be very disappointed. It's a soft goal to give away, pretty much out of nothing. They've had nearly all the play, but they will be asking the question as well, and we haven't found out, why is Archie Thompson off the pitch?
Labano Haliti, who got the equaliser against Melbourne.
Archie Thompson's gone off the pitch. We don't know why, and they're down to 10 men. There'll be a lot of words to the referee, I would have thought, about that at half-time, unless it's a valid reason.
Might have had something to do with what he's wearing, perhaps the skins. We'll wait and see. Wait for a report on that. I'm sure Mel McLaughlin.
It didn't seem to be any blood on him or anything like that, did there?
That's definitely something he was wearing, and Ben Williams, after 22 minutes or so, finally spotted it. Nate Fabiano just asking the question as well. And Archie Thompson has returned to the sideline as Melbourne prepare to take this free kick.
He has motion towards his shorts. Maybe it was the skins. I would have thought Ernie Merrick is going to be absolutely livid with that, either with the officials or definitely with Archie Thompson.
So while he was in the sheds, the Newcastle Jets took the lead. Can he get them back on level terms immediately? He's trying to get on the end of it, but Elrich clears. Hernández, risky ball as Bridges tried to pounce.
They're pressuring them, Newcastle. There you go. Good pressure. Well done, Newcastle front 2 and 3, and Vigneroli. Well done, good pressure. Very good finish, but just like to see the goalkeeper, instead of diving out the way, just stand up, just stay up. Usually the ball hits you in that situation, but very good finish. Good pass by Tariq Elrich, who seconds earlier we were lamenting the fact that maybe he wasn't 100% fit, but luckily we said he was a fighter, Speedy.
There's no debate that Casper Tafter's going to take this free kick. Not a bad one either. Flick on by Thompson. Top ball Stanley. And the offside flag goes up. They should have known. Ben Kantarovski was standing well offside in the end. But again, calamitous defending.
Well, that was bad goalkeeping again. He was in no man's land there. And I'd like to see the replay again as soon as we can. We've got action going on here now.
Haliti. Is the Bass again. Bridges. DePuzzo trying to get there first. Sees the foul instead. Melbourne trying to play up-tempo football. Hernández with the early release for Thompson. Onside this time. In behind Kantarovski. Archie Thompson. Beautiful. What a goal. A goal out of nothing from Archie Thompson, who loves playing the Jets. And they're back level, the victory.
Absolutely. That was a sensational finish. Really top quality finish. Once again, great use of the long ball, straight in behind. I was just watching there just before the ball was played to Archie Thompson. I saw like basically nearly 3 players marking Archie. I thought to myself, I hope they're switched on, because that's all it takes. When you've got somebody of his pace right up front, one quality ball like that and he's straight in behind you. And that is a superb finish. Very difficult skill when you're running at that pace to lift it over the goalkeeper.
Wonderful ball by Hernández. Thompson in behind Kantarovski. Kantarovski, 2 days out from starting his HSC, has been taken to school by Archie Thompson.
And I'm very happy too, as I got him in my fantasy football team.
Plenty do.
And the Melbourne contingent making themselves heard over there.
It's a set-piece opportunity for the Victory. Hernández. Pondulyak waits in the middle.
Poor delivery.
Bridges. Taking no chances. Muscat. Header straight to Thompson. Carlos Hernández! Pondulyak on the follow-up.
There it is.
A goal out of nothing again, all created by Carlos Hernández, and Tommy Pondulyak, the former Mariner of all people, puts the Jets in, the Victory in front rather.
What a strike, and it's in keeping with our, every time we talked about Tariq Elridge maybe not being fit, he supplied the first goal, and then we said poor delivery by Hernández, maybe so, but watch this for a strike. Super strike. I think Ben Kennedy may have got a touch onto the crossbar, but as your coaches will always tell you, you must follow shots in as defenders and attackers, and Tommy Pondulyak was the first one there. Superb strike by Carlos Hernández. We've seen him do it time and time again. That was a cracking strike.
Tommy Pondulyak never scored against the Jets during his time with the Mariners. He's gone south of the border to the Melbourne Victory, scored the winner in the grand final, of course, and they've come from behind in the second half. And Newcastle respond, as you'd expect, with a striker on, midfielder off, Dupuzzo, whose challenge on Brebner led to that opportunity from the set piece. I tell you what, the key moment, one of the key moments, the header first time from Muscat straight to the feet of Thompson, who then laid it off.
And he was really animated when they scored. This game in 20 minutes, you kind of sense, even with the crowd and everybody, Melbourne started to really hit their straps, started to really dominate. But looking at that, every time we wrote Newcastle up, they went up the other end, they looked the more dangerous team in the box. But now, staring down the sixth game without a win.
Thompson, great vision to Hernández. Kennedy off his line. Carlos Hernández!
Good finish.
Well, the points are safe now. 3 goals for the Victory in the second half, and 3 points surely.
Very good finish. Feel very sorry for Newcastle, but that's what happens when you're playing against a top quality side. Ball coming across. A decent first touch by Carlos Hernández. Ben Kennedy again maybe wanted to stay a little bit further back, but look at this from Hernández. The only place he can really go is there between the legs. He had pretty much every other angle covered. But maybe once again, if he wasn't going to come for the ball, he maybe to stay a bit further back. We had players that were coming towards Hernández. He was going pretty much away from goal. There he is.
The Costa Rican showing his class here today in Newcastle. Smashed the crossbar with a terrific effort to allow Pondulyak to score on the follow-up to make it 2-1. And now he finishes off the Newcastle Jets. 3-1. The backlash eventually came from the Victory.
But there's always a little bit of, I noticed that last year when I was with Central Coast for those guest games, there is a little bit of zing to it when they know they're playing Newcastle. Maybe goes back to that grand final.
What about Dugunjic? I'm sure Ernie Merrick won't be afraid to throw him in from the start in future weeks if necessary, against Adelaide for starters next weekend perhaps.
Well, if he doesn't start next week, he should be into the manager's office first thing Monday morning knocking to find out why.
Certainly made an impact after coming on at half-time for Nate Fabiano. I'm sure the Melbourne fans watching this one on Fox Sports would be delighted to see another young gun on the rise.
Most definitely.
Abbas trying to thread it through to Petrovski, but the full-time whistle is blown. Carlos Hernández inspired the Melbourne Victory. It was 1-1 late in that second half, but a thunderbolt came back off the crossbar, allowing Pondulyak to make it 2-1, and then Hernández made the point safe. At full time here at Energy Australia Stadium, the Newcastle Jets 1, the Melbourne Victory 3.